north now, there is no Hausa governor in the whole north. Very soon, if care is not taken, in the whole Igbo land, Fulanis will take over Igbo. They have been fighting, looking for a means to conquer a part in Igbo, to conquer Igbo land, the way they have conquered other places in Nigeria. And the Igbos have been proving stubborn to them. Igbos have never, surrendered or agree with them. And now, Mba is giving them the edge, is giving them the room. Then tell me they have to celebrate. Yeah, the Fulani have to celebrate because they believe it that their brother will not be in the office and allow them to be, to be killed. And at the same time, even when they commit a crime, their brother will stand to speak for them, to defend them, because Fulani governor, being in person of Pitamba, is a confused man. But I want to put this. Go to the north today. Do you see Igbo man? Or have you ever seen Igbo man being a senator in Kaduna? I want to ask, have you seen a Yoruba man being a senator in Kaduna or a special advisor to any governor?
But there's an allegation that Water Security built a mosque in Imo government house. Do you think that ever a time will come where Kanu State, there will be a church in Kanu State or Katsina State government house?
That is the question. You are pointing to the same thing that where I am going to. I have never seen a Yoruba man, despite the fact that the Fulanis and Yorubas are the one that are exchanging power in Aso Rock. Yet, I have never seen a Yoruba man being a special advisor or deputy governor in the northern part of Nigeria under a northern government. Not to talk of Igbo man being the special advisor to their state government. Does it mean they don't have anybody in that state? That is to tell you how foolishly Mba has performed, how woefully Mba has performed, how mentally, destructured, by Pitamba, that man is having something upstairs. Something is, going wrong. He's upstairs. Here, he's having, some kind of, I don't know the language to qualify his mental, structure. He's mentally imbalanced. Let me use it like this. Mba is mentally imbalanced. That is why he appointed a full-blown Fulanist, a jihadist for that matter, into the office of special advisor. Igbos today should know this. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have said it. It is high time that all of you that are busy speaking against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, going against Amon Ekpan, we should come together. These people that did not think about us, these people that don't bother about us, these people that don't care about us, let's care for ourselves and let's stand and fight for ourselves. Let's support these people to achieve this dream, because Mba is a lost Igbo, Fulani that imposed in our society. Then Okorocha, you made mention of. Yes, Okorocha built a mosque in the government house, but Okorocha has never appointed a Fulani man in a critical position or in a very position that is very, very in a important position in Imo State.
I'm sorry to cut you short. What do you think is the reason why the Igbo governors are trying to please these northern people? Why do you think they are trying to please them?
Not that they are trying to please them, but they are trying to pay their dues. That was agreed before becoming the governor. They reached an agreement. Like I said it before, why Hope Uzodinma is coming out today giving out 2.1 billion. Hope Uzodinma is paying back what he has collected from the Fulanis. And the Pitamba is trying to compensate the Fulanis over what he has collected.
It's a simple language that why can't the Igbos abandon Biafra quest for Nigeria's presidency? That they cannot have it. The Igbos should choose one. Presidency.
Yes. Nobody should be jealous of identity. Before the late Adjusé died, he said it very clearly that Igbos, of course, when I talk about the Igbos, I'm talking about the South and the Southeast. Igbos is the umbrella tribe. That's the fact. We are Biafrans, and our language is Igbo. Yoruba, can you get that very well? Or those who are trying to ask questions, We are already Biafrans. Our language is Igbo. Even in Nigeria today, we are not Igbo people. We are Biafrans. I don't know whether these people can comprehend. Would they comprehend? The same way the Fulanis name you people Yariba. Is Yariba your name? No, look at your own identity and find out who you are, the Yoruba people. Find out whether you are Yariba or you are the Anagos. They said Igbo. You know, I can tell you the story of the person that bear Igbo.
And still tell our viewers, let them hear. It's good.
I'm not going to say everything here. The person they named Igbo, how that name become the general name of identification. But I can tell you, when the right time come, the first kingdom on earth was named after the same people, and that is what we call Biafra. You cannot know what God has destined. Go and read Ecclesiastes or Chronicles, you find out. So whatever that will come, will come. Whatever that is open, will be open. The time has come. People have come to realize who they are. It's as simple as that. Nigeria was not a name. Nigeria as a name was an enterprise. Nigeria Enterprises Limited, or Nigeria Trading Limited, or Nigeria Charge Limited, or Nigeria Dock Limited. Whatever they call it, it was a limited liability company. Nigerian name is a limited liability company that has elements of racism in it. And people have come to say, no, anybody that wants to be a Nigerian to be a Nigerian. If Obi want to contest election in Nigeria, he has 100% right to do that. Obi is not known to be fighting for Biafra. Those who are fighting for Biafra, please leave that duty of Biafra agitation for them.
Mr. Chinedu, then you are saying that Bigos are more vast in politics than even the Yorubas and the Fulani. But then
we initiated it. The sick of Africa, we didn't hear what. It was the sick of Africa we are hearing, and I can tell you the story. I can tell you what happened between Azikiwe and Abat Macaulay. And I can tell you where was at that particular time. This is not a matter of distance. I'm telling you who initiated it, who initiated politics in the first place. Go and do your fact check. I'm talking about 3,500 BCE. When you read this fall apart, you understand that Igbo man is democratically in nature, Republican in his doings, in the way he approached things, in his belief, in his convictions. Those who are experts in politics, those not going to transform Nigeria now. How far? Now, upon every dance naked up and down, they have finished dancing now. Well, who are they going to factor in? The whole game is being factored. Everything is being targeted now. Everything is pushed at Obi because they know that, boss, let me tell you, according to Tunde Bakare, he said that the Igbos are the salt of this nation. Go and ask Ghanaian Adams. No, when we touch it, change go there. Because una not get out, they don't have it. They don't have what Igbo man. But who would them marginalize? No seaport, nothing. No road, nothing. No infrastructure, nothing. But same. Fact check yourself.
That this Fulani Boko Haram, they will carry Nigeria army, they will kill them, they will video it, they will post it on the internet. They are working freely. But let me remind you, instead of the federal government to do the needful, they said Biafra is the problem of Nigeria. They go over Samuel Ekpa in Finland. They say they will silence Samuel Ekpa. They hold Mazin and the Kanu in the 100 years is over going to 5 years. Let me shock you the latest. Buhari that you are calling, Buhari cannot cut on them because Buhari is part of people who brought them to Nigeria. In 2015 election, Buhari threatened Jonathan that if you force yourself on us, I will make your government ungovernable. Who are the people Buhari was boasting with to make the Nigeria ungovernable? It was not with soldiers, it was not Nigeria police, it was this Fulani men that imported from different Africa, Mali. Buhari himself used his mouth, say it. He said the people who are killing Nigeria, these Fulani who are killing Nigerians are not Nigeria Fulani. They are Fulani from Mali, Burkina Faso. The governor of Benue State have testified to it. Sidious Musa have also said it. Now, if they agree that these people are not a Nigeria Fulani, how did they enter into Nigeria? Why is it difficult for this present government to stop this Fulani? Let me shock you. New Ribado yesterday, look at the Igbos. The Biafra say, stop calling Biafra Day, May 30, call it Igbo Day. How is it that New Ribado will now give order to Igbo what they want? Just imagine now that new Ribato now will tell Yoruba say stop calling Oduduwa, call it Yoruba. How dare the Fulani man dictating for a whole tribe? People who were stranger in Nigeria, they are stranger. They know what we have here. We have the Wazobia, we have the Yoruba, we have the Hausa, we have the Igbo. Do we have Fulani? Is there better Fulani men? Fulani men are now one, are now dictating for Igbo. This is what they will do. That it's not Biafra. That's why you can now see the Fulefus. Somebody like a chief priest yesterday kneeling down before the vice president. The vice president even value his phone more than him. He was just operating his phone, was looking, look at this woman. But let me shock the world. Many people will not believe me. What chief priest is looking for? Chief priest want to succeed Opus of Dima as the governor of Imo State. This is the plan that is going on now. That is why he ran to the vice president, kneel down and beg. And they took him. Tinubu also take him. Tinubu have ambition to be a governor. They are in one accord. Tinubu, chief priest, Davido, they are together. They are caucus. They belong to one allegedly one confraternities. So they are moving now. As Tinubu want to become the governor of Lagos State, chief priest is also aiming to be the governor of Imo State to succeed Opus Odema. These are the game plan. Many people have not seen it coming. That's why you are seeing Opus chief priest now is running from left and right after he kneeled down for the vice president of Nigeria. Tinubu and Davido took him to the president. I have the video where he also kneeled down before the president. And even the president of Nigeria said, he said, chief priest, what APC cannot do does not exist. As I speak to you now, chief priest is on his way to succeed Hope Uzodinma in Imo State.
But now, we must because we are looking at the fact that the armed S-men are not being treated as terrorists. We saw former governor of Benue State said that the government should also declare Miyetti Allah as terrorists, the same way they declared IPOB members. Is that the way forward, Waymaker?
Yes, it is what we keep saying it time without number, that Buhari declaring IPOB as a terrorist was the biggest mistake of his life. Maybe the hatred they have in Igbo, he unleashed it with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, because I see no reason the Biafra you are declaring the terrorist organization, they are in their territory, fighting for their land, to secure their land. Now, Miyetti Allah that are moving from one region, they are in Yoruba land, they are in Igbo land, they are in the middle belt where I came from. They are killing fine people. They are not even hiding it. Today, as we speak, Buhari is not saying anything about it. As I speak to you now, this Miyetti Allah group has been recognized as a terrorist organization in the world. That's why Nigerian government refused to accept that they are terrorists, because they are the one, they claim the whole Nigeria. They claim they are the owner of Nigeria. And you don't be surprised if you see that they are not fighting these people the way they're supposed to fight it. People that matter are backing them up. That's why Sultan of Sokoto came out on air and told Nigeria that social media is a terrorist organization. Because it is through the help of social media, they are exposing their evil deeds. How okay, if not the help of social media, how will the Benue State, how will the Benue people know that the people who are coming, they are Fulani from Nasarawa State, they will come and kill, they will go back. As I speak to you now, have you ever seen Sudan of Sokoto talk about the Fulani what they are doing in Nigeria? You just said it now that Buhari have not said anything. New Ribado, the work Buhari Tinubu gave to him. Have you ever seen him criticize what these Fulani men are doing? They are all Fulani. They are not criticizing their people. These people are foreigners. That's why they are coming to Nigeria to destroy Nigeria. They want to conquer Nigeria and take Nigeria by all means. The only people who...
How come? How did he know it was Hope Uzodinma that actually planned shooting of Gulag? That's a political assassination. I'm blaming Wike because Wike is coming up with an empty accusation. A man that denied his kinsmen, his ancestors, that is not an Igbo. A man that is in APC, he is in another political party, PDP, committing all manners of anti-party activities against PDP, is now pointing accusing finger at Hope Uzodinma. That Hope Uzodinma masterminded shooting of Mohammed Gulag. Someone Hope Uzodinma well, good. That is good for him. Hope Uzodinma, Chebi, he belongs to their clique. It's one of the weakest cliques. They are the one that are masterminding electoral malpractices in Nigeria. Each and every time there is or was political presidential election in Nigeria. Hope Uzodinma, yes. Adam Ochomole, yes, Wike. Tinubu, they work hard to manipulate it. And they all manipulated 2023 presidential election. They all manipulated 2019 presidential election. They all manipulated 2015 presidential election. So what is it that is bringing trouble in the camp of these electoral manipulators experts? See, let me tell you, it is part of their expertise. They know too well how to rig elections. They know too well how to fight their oppositions. And I'm telling you that what is happening now is an implosion. It has begun to implosion. It won't be an explosion because nobody outside their camp would know about it or be among the trouble that is coming ahead. It's an implosion. It's going to implode, and it has actually imploded because it is happening within APC. It is happening within PDP. The both political parties are very, very bad party currently, judging by the level rate of defection we have in PDP, into APC political platform. So it is all their headache. I'm telling you, from PDP to APC, APC to Tinubu, Tinubu to Wike to Hope Uzodinma to Rochas Okorocha, all of them. Look at Charles Soludo, an Apuga man behaving like APC, even promising Tinubu he will win an election in Anambra State, even after giving him some parcels of land to build a rest home. Tinubu is mimicking that senseless governor of Anambra State, mimicking. And the Soludo doesn't understand all these games. You see one thing, many people are living in township, but if you look at their character, they are all behaving like Bushmen. Soludo is not living in the township. From Onitsha to Isuofia, how many kilometers? Isuofia to Oka, how many kilometers? Charles Soludo has never tested township in his life. From his home to UNN Nsukka, from UNN Nsukka to Central Bank of Nigeria, Central Bank of Nigeria to his mansion in Abuja, is a Bushman. Yes, they should settle among themselves. Nothing concerns us. Wike, if he likes, he should consult Wadibia or native doctors or some prophets to tell him who was behind Gulag shooting. It has nothing to do with Igbos. The reason why I'm bringing ICC into this matter is that many Igbo youth,
it entails on me that I don't have to rely on Nigerian security men. I don't have to rely on the state government. I don't have to rely on the federal government. I have to rely and to depend on my self-defense.
But is that supposed to be so?
It is supposed to be so. Where is Hope Uzodinma, the governor of Imo State? The governor of that state, where is him? And what did he do? And what has he done up till now? And I believe that he informing a Bubago, he believed in a Bubago, he trusted in a Bubago, and I believe he equipped a Bubago.
Many Igbos are saying that Ebuagu is just formed for political reason, that they are not meant to defend the Igbos. I think that Ebuagu is not really formed for security, just for politics.
Now, listen. With what is happening, definitely I concur, I will agree that it was a political Ebubago formed. Because in the West here, Amateku. Though Amateku have not done but the ones they have done, you understand? You see Amateku in their own area, they make sure that the Boko Haram, herdsmen, bandit, and what have you. The other day you can see them with a gun battle with the Boko Haram. At the end of the day, by God-given grace, they were able to overcome Boko Haram, and some Boko Haram, about 100 in number, was captured by these people. Though they were captured and handed over to the police, justice was not taken. You understand? But at least they did something. Where is Ebubago? That is to tell you, Ebubago is just a political statement or political organization, or I can say they are political unknown Ebubago, because if they are known, they should be visible.
Now, some are saying that even that the Igbo governors are not even cooperating on security, unlike the counterpart in Yoruba land, who after they formed Amotekun, I'm talking about Governor Otimakedolu, they found the only Lagos also have it, but Obiagu in the southeastern part of Nigeria, they are not cooperating among themselves. What can you say about the Igbo governors, or like that, or like as if they're having a rivalry? What can you say about them?
Yes,
Igbo governors.
Igbo governors are having rival within themselves. No dispute about that. They are having rivals against themselves. They want to please the Fulani, which is their master. You know, they want to stand as number one before their master. Except Dr. Alex Oti. That one stand out. It's not part of Igbo Fulani governors. And it's not even part of those Igbo leaders. But it's part of our own leader. You know, our leader different from Igbo, those Nigerian Igbo leaders. Do you understand? So among those Igbo Nigerian leaders, they have a fraction among them, because every one of them is doing to please their master, which is the Fulanis. So you see why the Yoruba's counterparts are cooperating very, very well, while the Eastern counterparts are doing what? Segregating themselves. Because this one want to, my master to see me, I am the best. This one is there, I am the best. But when it comes to Yoruba, their understanding, Amoteku is Amoteku. It's a Yoruba thing. Except Lagos, as you said. Except Lagos, because I see Lagos as another Yoruba that is inside Yoruba. You know, being controlled by one man. But the other Yoruba states are being controlled by the Yorubas.
Now, yesterday, President Tinubu was in Anambra State, and people are saying that Governor Soludo was insulting the Igbos and mocking them by bringing President Tinubu to Anambra a day when the Igbo son, Kanu, was in detention. That Soludo has betrayed the Igbos. And again, we saw how Abga has endorsed President Tinubu for the 2027 election, saying that is their best choice. What do you have to say about this Igbo rivalry nowadays on political issue?
Politically in Anambra,